What if I told you the future of Battlefield looks an awful lot like its biggest rival? EA, it seems, has a bold new strategy for their blockbuster shooter, and it involves chasing Call of Duty right down to its annual release schedule. But there's a catch, and it's a big one. You know the buzz around Battlefield 6, right? The open beta saw huge numbers, and the hype genuinely feels potent. For a long time, EA has dreamed of Battlefield truly challenging Call of Duty for gaming's top spot. We've certainly seen this ambition before with previous titles, and sometimes it's felt a little premature. But this time, with Battlefield 6 on the horizon, the excitement feels different. Now imagine this. Instead of waiting years between Battlefield titles, a new one drops every single year, just like Call of Duty. That's the grand plan, according to a prominent industry analyst. The idea is to mimic Call of Duty's successful model, with 3 separate studios working in rotation, ensuring a fresh Battlefield experience annually. Think about that. A new Battlefield every fall. For many, that's an absolute dream come true. However, here is where we hit a snag, and it's a significant one. This juicy bit of intel comes from Michael Pachter. If you follow gaming industry news, you probably know the name. Pachter often serves as a source of strong opinions and, at times, controversial predictions. Just hours before dropping this Battlefield news, Pachter actually retracted a completely different claim he made about Sony's live service game, Fair Game Dollar, admitting, and I quote, "I have no info on the game at all." So, you can see why we're approaching this with a healthy dose of skepticism. The man himself stated he had no information on one game, yet he expresses confidence about another. Pachter claims his Battlefield information comes from personal conversations with EA developers, specifically Byron Bede, who now runs the Battlefield franchise. Pachter says Bede told him directly that their goal is 3 studios making Battlefield on a 3-year rotation, aiming for annual releases. He also mentioned it would take 5 or 6 years before they can truly get into that rhythm. It is a fascinating ambition, especially when you consider how rare yearly sequels have become outside of sports games and, well, Call of Duty. We have seen a lot of debate recently about whether Call of Duty's annual release model even makes sense anymore, especially with the rise of Game Pass and microtransactions shifting how publishers make their money. Honestly, if this news came from almost anyone else, we would likely take it at face value. But given Pachter's recent track record, we really have to pause. While Byron Bede has not denied the story publicly, which is something, we also know that EA has a history of getting ahead of itself with Battlefield's potential success before the game even launches. The gaming landscape changes incredibly fast, and 5 or 6 years is an eternity in this industry. So we are left wondering, is this a genuine glimpse into Battlefield's future, a meticulously planned expansion of the franchise, or is it just another ambitious dream from a company that sometimes gets a little too excited? Will Battlefield truly become the annual gaming titan EA envisions, or will the realities of game development and market shifts force another change of plans? It's a compelling question as we look ahead to Battlefield 6 and beyond. Let us know what you think. Will annual Battlefield titles work? You can find us on social media to share your thoughts, and be sure to subscribe for more insights into the ever-evolving world of tech and gaming.